All right, thanks so much, Matt. This time of year should be the best time of year. Family, friends, fun. But sometimes that family part is more difficult now than during other times of the year. Relationship expert Laura Jacobs joins us this morning. And if you hear anyone in the background demanding attention, that's because Laura's a new mom to twins. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Fingers crossed. They're taking a nap right now, so...
Laura, thanks so much for joining us. We've got a lot of questions to ask you today.
Great. Thanks for having me.
So this time of year, we'll go through all of the relationships, but we'll start with those people that are in a relationship, their significant other. Many people may be thinking an engagement may take place during this year. So what do you do if you're expecting that ring, but maybe you don't get it?
Well, in general, expectations can lead to disappointment. So I always say it's a very cliche time of year to be proposing, you know what I mean? So maybe your man has something else planned that's a little more original. I mean, always don't expect something because it just leads to, some disappointment. Also, I do want to say, though, if you've been dating a couple of years and you guys have talked about that this is your plan for that future, I think it's okay to have a conversation, maybe after the holidays are over, to ask him, what is your timeline? I really think it's good to get on the same page.
Yeah, definitely agree with you there, especially if you're expecting one. You want it to be a surprise. You want to expect it, but you also don't want to know it's coming, right?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, I think you need to give your guy space to give him, space for romance, for him to plan something fun and exciting. And just like everyone gets engaged on New Year's. I just see it all the time. And it's cute and everything, but maybe he has a different plan. Be open to surprise.
Exactly. I agree with you. Okay, so how does someone deal with the nosy questions from family? Maybe where is that ring, or where is your man, or anything like that? How do you deal with those questions from family?
I just think your family has your best interests at heart. They want you to get engaged. They want you to get married. I would just say, Grandma, things are a little different now. Dating is different now. We have dating apps now. Do you want to see this app? And, it'll be like a new conversation starter. Always tell them that things are just different now, because they are. Modern dating is so different than when our parents dated, or our grandparents, or really any other family members.
Say you see your extended family, because this is usually the time of year where you do see them. Last time you had that significant other. This year maybe you don't. How do you handle that question? Where is he or she?
I think you handle it with poise and confidence. You can explain, not in a lot of detail, why that didn't work out, and just tell your family, hey, listen, I'm honestly a lot happier without this person. Because at the end of the day, your family wants you to be happy, So as long as you're expressing to them, hey, I'm still happy single, I feel like that's the best answer.
Moving to those relationships where people have kids and other circumstances, how do couples that are split up share those kids among family members when it comes time to visit them and have that time off during the holidays?
Well, I think divorce doesn't affect kids as long as the adults act like adults. So, it's tough. Every situation is different. Obviously, you divorced for a reason, so your communication might not be great with this person, but it's the holidays. I think do your best to communicate effectively to your ex and say, it's Christmas. This is a really important time for our children. Let's try to be amicable and get along. And if you're sharing the holidays, make it fun for the kids. Be like, you get Christmas on the 25th and you get it on the 23rd with mommy, try to make it fun for them. So it's like that they get two holidays and they're still having a great holiday season, even with split custody or whatever you're dealing with.
Yeah, of all things, this is the time of year where things should be happy. We shouldn't be stressing or worried, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we want to give children a great Christmas or whatever you might be celebrating. We want to make sure they don't, suffer at all or have a bad holiday because the parents aren't getting along.
Laura, thanks so much for joining us. If we have any more questions or maybe want to reach out to you, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Laura the Matchmaker.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Laura. Thanks for spending your Saturday and your weekend with us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Well, if you plan on doing some